We scrub, polish, and hide them as hoping God will love the cleaner version of us, not realizing he already loves the broken one. Maggie stood in the laundry aisle of Target, holding a bottle of bleach like it held the answer to something deeper than her daughter's dew-stained shirt. It was a Tuesday afternoon, ordinary in every way except for the invisible weight she carried. The weight of not being enough. Not a good enough mom, not a good enough wife. Definitely not a good enough Christian. Earlier that week, she'd snapped at her husband during dinner. Her daughter had seen it. Her Bible sat untouched on the nightstand. Sunday morning came, but Maggie didn't. She stayed in bed. Told herself God probably didn't want to hear from her that week anyway. So here she was, staring at Bleach and thinking, maybe I can fix at least one thing. It wasn't about the shirt. It was about the shame. If she could get that stubborn cranberry stain out, maybe she could fix herself too. She didn't realize it yet, but Maggie was doing what so many of us do, trying to bleach the soul before letting God in the room. Jesus once told a story that might seem strange in modern ears, but it hits close to home. It was about two men who went up to the temple to pray. One, a Pharisee, clean and polished. He stood tall and thanked God that he wasn't like those sinners. The Odara tax collector couldn't even lift his eyes. He simply said, God, have mercy on me, a sinner. Jesus' conclusion. It was the second man, the broken one, who went home justified. Because grace doesn't come in bleach bottles. It comes in surrender. It doesn't come after you fixed yourself. It comes when you stop pretending you can. Maggie cried that night, not in church, not in front of friends, but in her laundry room. Bleach cap open, prayer cracked, open wider. It wasn't fancy. She didn't use big words. She just said, God, I'm tired of pretending. And something holy happened right there next to the detergent pods. In a world of Instagram filters, personal branding, and perfectly curated faith profiles, it's tempting to only show God and people the best version of ourselves. We think we need to clean up first, get it all together, be more faithful, more moral, more spiritual. But Jesus isn't asking for our filtered selves. He's asking for the real us. Discussion questions. Do you ever feel like you need to get it together before coming to God? Why? How does our culture influence the way we approach vulnerability with God? What's the difference between repentance and perfectionism? Have you experienced moments where God met you in your mess, not your achievements? Next episode, the sandals on the stairs. When coming back feels harder than staying gone. What happens when shame keeps you away from home and grace waits at the door? Like this episode. Subscribe now for more real stories about faith that meets us in the dirt, not just the spotlight. Each episode is a reminder that Jesus is unwaiting for a cleaner version of you. He is ready for the real one. Share this with someone who's tired of pretending. Grace is for today, not when you finally get it right.